So, we created something called Saxon Gate. And Saxon Gate is a community learning centre. And the reason why it's called Saxon Gate is that when we started building on the site, after a long and protracted site identification, negotiations about prices, negotiations about lots of other things, we then discovered that it was a site of a Roman bath. So we had to hold back for a little while, and that could have maybe left an organisation thinking, is it worth pursuing? But we stuck with it and thought it would be nice to keep that little problem attached as a name, and a reminder that sometimes problems are there to challenge you and to help you move on as well. So the principle of a community learning centre is that we have created something that is sitting on the high street in Huntingdon, at one end of Huntingdon. It provides a number of lettable offices, ranging in size from 2 rooms to one that's able to seat over 20 people. All of them are accessible for wheelchairs and for people with disabilities beyond wheelchair use, so people can use T-loops, they can come in with visual impairments, and we've got all the usual stuff you would see, such as projectors and whiteboards, but the whiteboards can move up and down so that it can be led, any session can be led by someone who's in a wheelchair. And we think that's quite different and quite unique. Now, go into any lecture theatre now in the university and it'd probably be pretty static. We paid to have ours move up and down and to allow people to interact. And that's one of the things that we value of the Learning Centre. We also provide a number of different experiences there. BSL sign language, belly dancing, foreign language courses, and so on and so forth. And we see that as the hub of what the scheme is. So we have this learning centre, but then surrounding the learning centre and moving slightly away from it, we decided that it would be really nice to build accessible housing alongside housing for sale. So we produced 24 accessible flats, 1 and 2 bedroom flats, for people with disabilities. And we purpose-built those flats. So we consulted with each person who was identified. We worked out what their needs would be now, and perhaps a little bit of needs in the future, and we looked at how we could try and tailor that and make it bespoke for them. We made sure that we put some of those flats in alongside properties that were for sale. So we sold 21 properties alongside having 24 for social rent. And those properties achieved a reasonable sale price of between 100,000 to 200,000. And a key access point for us was that it had to be central. And within that as well, what we also wanted to do is we wanted to build in all of the facilities for people in one place. So the community support element, the caring element, has access there too. So people can have their carers come to them, they can choose to buy in carers if they wish, if they've got a budget, and they can also, as well as that, decide not to have any of that and do whatever else they want to do.